practice is God's laws. You will never read in the Bible that we're supposed to be a Muslim, that we're supposed to be in Christianity, that we're supposed to be in Catholicism. All of these different denominations have nothing to do with God. Because Christ said, yo, if you see me, you seen the Father. If I seen a black man, what did that mean about God? And he black too.
Wake him up. Pure wool.
Whoa. OG smiling. OG smiling. Oh, he's a living God.
Right.
How else were we able to be formed in his image? That belongs to those nations. That belongs to our oppressors.
Right.
We are not the same people. All skin folk ain't kinfolk. And every religion don't got nothing to do with us. Our religion, our doctrine, our practice is God's laws. You will never read in the Bible that we're supposed to be a Muslim, that we're supposed to be in Christianity, that we're supposed to be in Catholicism. All of these different denominations have nothing to do with God whatsoever.
So it's all about the bloodline.
Absolutely. It's not a color thing. That's why I told my brother earlier. It has nothing to do with you being black, white, whatever. We all come in different skin tones. Why? Because we've been...
Bloodline.
Why do we come in different colors? Because we've been oppressed. Like you said, bloodline. We've been mixed. We've been oppressed. We've been put through slavery. Our mothers have been raped. Our fathers have been raped. Our fathers was made bucks. Breeders. So it's not about a skin thing, and that's what a lot of people hear, and they always think, oh, you got to be black. No, we teach that our God is black. Because that's what the Bible says. Jesus Christ is a black man. His Almighty Father, our Almighty Father, his Father is a black man. Because Christ said, yo, if you seen me, you seen the Father. If I seen a black man, what did that mean about God? And he black too.
Wake him up.
Get him clapping.
Do you believe that? Do you believe that?
I pray,
Daniel said
I pray that every morning, brother.
Daniel said that. No, you ain't got to pray. You want to hear it out the Bible. You want to hear it out the Bible too. Watch this. Did you know that God was black?
Actually, I heard about it.
You heard about it. We're going to prove it out the Bible. Daniel 7. Watch this.
The book of Daniel, chapter 7 and verse 9.
Now, mind you, I said Jesus Christ is black. And Christ said out of his own mouth, if you seen me, you've seen the Father. Revelation 1 and 14 and 15 says that he had feet as if it burned in a furnace. You burn anything, sis, what color it'll turn?
Black.
Straight like that.
Right.
But if you've seen Christ, then you've seen the Father. Let's see what God looked like. Watch this.
I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit.
Now, Wagner, you young. You're the youngest man here. What would be the Ancient of Days?
Days back, ancient days, like really back then.
That really back. That's before. The Ancient of Days is before time. The inventor of time. The creator of time. Before time itself. That's the Most High God.
That's right.
That's the Almighty Father. That's not the Son. That's the Almighty Father. Because before him there was nothing. Just him. Watch this.
Whose garment was as white as snow.
OG.
Yeah, I just want to read.
In order to wear a garment, what do you have to have?
Read the shirt. Thank you.
In order to wear clothing, how do you put clothing on? You
have to have a body.
You gotta have a body.
Yes.
A lot of people say that the Most High God is a puff of smoke, that he's ether, he's a spirit, and he just floats around.
A living God.
A garment, he's a what?
A living God.
He's a living God.
Right.
How else were we able to be formed in his image? He had to be alive. He is alive. So it says that his garment was white as snow. Go ahead.
And his hair of his head like the pure wool.
Stop. Whoa. OG smiling. OG smiling. Oh, talk about it. Wool, like the pure wool. Like my brother, check this out. Through mixing, I guarantee you it's going to go right back to where it's supposed to be, because that's the real natural hair. That's God's hair right there.
That's right.
This is not, excuse me, this is not God's hair. This is not God's image. This is not God's figure. But this is what they show us every day. And your churches, if you go to church, this is what they have you bowing down, kissing the feet to, and praying to, is this right here. This is not in the Bible. This is a bastard. This is the same people that oppressed you. And the Bible calls them bastards. This is for control, because they know who you are. Judah 5:20. Judah 5:20. It says the hair of his head like the pure wool. Why would they give us that image? Because they know if we do something, then we stay in the conditions that we're in. And I'm going to show you. This is why they gave us this image. Judah 5:20. Watch this.
Judah, chapter 5 and verse 20.
Listen up.
Now therefore, my Lord and Governor, if there be any error in this people.
Now, this is another nation. This is a so-called Japanese man today talking to another nation. They were coming to attack us, right? Back during these times, in the biblical times, they were coming to attack us. So he said, my Lord and Governor, if there be any error in this people, what would that error be called? That error back then and even today is called sin. Give me what sin is. Because all of the nations knew this, and they still know this to this day. If we stay in sin, something happens to us.
Right.
Watch this.
1 John, chapter 3 and verse 4.
And Wagner, if we jumping too fast, raise your hand. Hey, bro, you moving too fast. But I need y'all to pay attention. Because this is the reason why we're in the conditions that we're in. Remember, punishments will come upon us if we didn't do what? If we didn't keep the law of life, punishments will come upon us. We are now living in those punishments today.
Right.
Living proof. Read.
Whosoever committeth sin, transgresses also the law.
What is sin?
Transgression also the law.
OG, what is sin? My sister, what is sin? What is sin? No, I was asking, what is sin?
Separation from God.
I like that. Read this though. Listen to this though.
Whosoever committeth sin, transgresses also the law.
Because we do separate ourselves from God. And we're going to go back to that and read that. But I need you all to understand that sin is the breaking of God's law. That's what sin is. God gave us the law of life for a heritage. And we chose to disobey God. And now we are suffering the punishments because of it. We do become weak. We're weak now. Finish that out.
For sin is the transgression of the law.
That's what sin is. Breaking God's laws. Go back to Judah. Watch this. Don't go nowhere yet.
Judah, chapter 5 and verse 20. Now therefore, my Lord and Governor, if there be any error in this people.
If there be any sin in this people. You notice he didn't say if there be any sin in everybody. Because the laws were only given to us. That's why God gave us the law of heritage. My brother Wagner, the laws weren't given to everybody else. The laws were only given to us. That's why everybody else don't follow the laws. If everybody followed the laws like this country swears up and down that they are, they say in God we trust, but yet they pass homosexual rights, correct? Is that against God or is God for homosexuality? Is God for men chopping off their rod and becoming women? Is God for women chopping off the things that make them women and becoming men? No, that's called confusion, which this place is, Babylon the Great, the land of confusion. Read on.
If there be any error in this people,
So if there be any sin in God's people, this people, read,
and they sin against their God,
and they sin against their God. Because the Almighty Father is not anybody else's God but yours.
Right.
That don't belong to no Chinese man. That don't belong to no Arab man. That don't belong to no so-called white man. It belongs to you, the Israelites, God's chosen seed.
Right.
It don't belong to nobody else. It's your God. It is pride in that thing. Read.
let us consider that this shall be their ruins.
It says, let me consider. I'm going to give you this and then you can go, sir. It said, let us consider that this shall be their ruin. So sin, what does sin do to us?
It ruins us.
It ruins us. We are living in sin now.
Bring it out.
Baby mama drama. Murder is by your own people. That's by your own people. Drugs. Poison. None of this stuff happens to any other nation but ours.
Right.
Everywhere that you go, it only happens to us. And we have to wake up and start realizing that the only way to change is to keep God's laws.
Right.
We have to stop the cycle. It's up to us. Watch what our protection is.
Let us consider that it shall be their ruin. Let us go up. Let us go up, and we shall overcome them.
And the enemy has overcome us. Why? Because there's baby mama drama all throughout every city and country that we live in. Separation by sin. Go ahead. Yes, sir. We got a phone number, school out here. Check those things out. From your word, from your lips to God's ears, sir. All praises to the Most High.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models.